So you can get a video to see what's going on. I'm just here in my room quietly, waiting for them to finish food. And this is what my experience is. I have to pay full price, pay deposit to live here for a day to get a hotel room. And this is what they do to me. I can't even go down and eat breakfast. It's supposed to be served for everyone else because it's like stealing my money. And everywhere else I go, I have to pay for it. And they make me suffer. So I think it's important for me to say what these people, they're 100% racist. And this goes for the black people too, the Black Panthers, because they're just going back and forth and they're doing this. And they're doing this to disrupt the situation because they want to palm me off and then say Ken Cooper was a hero. No, that directly affected me, and they're using Frankie as a weapon to say, oh, he's the church now, or he's a religion. No, he's just a forgiveness, just unbelievable. I was directly raped, molested because of that, and it affected my mother. So they want to place Frankie in charge so that he cleans Sarah Cooper's and Ken Cooper's fucking ass. I know that's how weak Frankie is. And I know that they're setting up because he's gay. And so is Jillian gay and his twin. And Marco's gay. Yeah, because then my mother, oh yeah, you see bisexual? No. And that's how they're doing it. This is very concentrated on this black and white supremacy because the police doesn't want to get involved and the damage is done and they want to make sure their money's going to have value to it, and it means shit to me. So they want to play their races. They know I'm HIV positive, and this is what my experiences are. But this is about, and you can see how the black guy was looking at me like, yeah, I'm fucking for black niggas. Yeah, because he's for his black niggers over at the radio station for Keno. And they know about Kenneth working at the radio station at Headcrack. They know about the whites, and how that goes, and they fetch him out and all this other shit I get stuck right in the middle of this shit. And they do this because they know I'm infected. There's no fucking white women. There's no Mexican ladies. There's no Japanese people that are HIV. It's a bunch of fucking blacks, niggers that are in Africa that are HIV positive, and that's all that's going to be left. And they know that. And so then they know that I'm going to have to be racist, and then they can point the finger at me saying I'm racist when it was them and these groups of people, and then you can't point them out. This is exactly what they're doing. So I needed to make a video on this. I pay $100 a night to live here. I'm going to go to Wanderlust Hostel. Yeah, no weird lust, huh? I get it here in an apartment room by myself, lusting, right? And I'm going to go over to the hostel. It's for 2 nights. It looks like a house. They're waiting for me there. I'm going to be there for the remaining time. I'm going to run to Walmart, get me some boots for work, maybe a shirt or two for prepare, maybe some sheets and blankets. Then maybe either stay one more night at a hotel at Gunnison or just take a bus all the way to Crested Butte, and then stay at a night because I think they had some. It was weird. I don't know if they're making discounts, but they had some of the grand hotels there that were like $100 a night, which I thought was weird. It shouldn't, because these are elegant. These are like $700 night hotels. Anyway, so I'm going to be figuring things out. They're going to be training me when I get to the house. Probably going to try to relate it to how I lived at my house and how it was stolen. And they're going to place Ken and Sarah Cooper supporters there. This is to persecute my mother. My mother has dementia. This is to persecute and corner the situation. They got me trained like an animal. I wake up, time to take a shit like an animal and dog that they're training me as. And just exactly like that. So I want to make this video, and this is what's going on. This is my existence in life. And they're circling. This is President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama that are doing this. That are ordering this restriction. And it's very upsetting because they know exactly what they're doing. If Michaela got with a black guy, that's fucking why. Because they know that I don't know the information, and they corner me with this information that they know of to benefit themselves and for the niggas. So, like I said, I don't care. Michaela's their sister. Michaela's there to support them and for support Sarah Cooper and Ken Cooper. I don't have any decision in what poisoning things that they do. I can't do anything. And I want to make more discussions on this police officer. When this is about talking shit about my biological father. The police officer gets on the phone and he starts training me. He starts saying these things. It's very detailed to shoot to kill. Grab your firearm, shoot him in the head, kill him right away. This is the mentality that these police officers have. They don't see me as a human. They see me as someone that needs to be exterminated. And every existence of the form of the term of the word. This is not to dilute the situation. They think that they're to help you and they're not. So I speak to him on the phone and I say, look, this is what's happening. Tapping my phone, making me shit, treating me like an animal, using feces as a weapon. I am not kidding you. They're using I made several videos and I talked about this over the counseling line. I wasn't able to make videos in front of the building, the homeless shelter, but they were making me sit on someone else's feces. They're making me shit so awful that if I don't pull my pants down, I'm literally going to start dropping loads of feces and shitting myself in my pants because I can't hold it, because they're using this electronic device and they turn it up real hard where the electrical volts pulsate the intestines and makes you shit yourself. And I literally don't have time to wipe the toilet, and I can barely wipe any of it, and I have to put just throw toilet paper on there because I have to shit, and then turn it up so much that I'm gonna shit myself. Shit's gonna come out of my ass, and I had to pull down my pants and I had to sit down on somebody else's feces so that I don't shit on myself, and then I have to wipe that feces. And they do this intentionally because right before I have to go to the restroom, they send somebody in the restroom that has to use the restroom, and they do this intentionally, setting it up. And as soon as I get there, he wipes feces all over the toilet seat. And there's only 2 bathrooms for fucking 40 or 50 people in a fucking, a homeless shelter. That's what they're fucking doing. So I wanted to make a video, and this is exactly what they're doing to me. Using feces as a weapon against me. And I was telling a police officer, and he begins to tell me, he goes, yeah, I'm here. And when I first talked to him, I can hear him. He's pretending to be crying over the phone. I swear to God, he is pretending to be crying over the phone. He does this. And I know mentally he's like, you fucking piece of shit, get ready, I'm going to kill you. And it's this vibe that I know that that's what's happening. And you can hear him fake cry, like he's faking it. What he's doing is he baiting me. I posted his information on Facebook, and I'm going to talk more elaboration in that. And after 30 seconds, all of a sudden he goes back into normal voice. And I say, hello, and I'm telling him all this, and he stays quiet. And I go, hello, is there someone there? He goes, yeah, I'm here. And the reason he's saying is, yeah, I'm here, because he knows he's throwing these poison pockets so that, oh, yeah, your dad's here. Oh no, Ken Cooper's just here. He didn't make sure Frankie got raped and your mother got raped and all the abuse. He was a police officer. So he's contaminating the situation and diluting it from making it any more valuable in truth that what's happening. So I think it's important for me to say, because this affected me directly, from the child molesters and rapists that showed up that did this to me, raped my mother. Her daughter was next door. She was being slapped and abused because Ken Cooper is the one that put her in her fucking place and told her, bitch, that's her daddy and her husband. You have no idea how defensive my mother is to this person, and how she's being trained just like me to say, oh no, Sarah Cooper and Ken Cooper, they're going to get their story and give it to their family and help and they have a good life. So I think it's important for me to say, because hopefully you've been listening and watching these videos and get this information and be able to put together how persecuting this is. They're shooting me with electronic devices. It's nonstop of the supremacy, justifying these things. So I'm going to go and see if I can go get something to eat at this airport. At this hotel, see if they finished. Constantly waiting. Who's waiting for me? Who's going to do something to me? Watch. Just thinking about who's waiting for me. What intimidation things. They want to declare me an enemy. And the police don't want to get involved, and they know this. So they don't like the fact that I'm wearing this, and it's against Christianity and the crucifix, so... I'm going to get something to eat. Let them finish. can see how they're waiting for me. The second I know this guy sits down, he puts his rear in, and I walk. Go ahead.
I needed one too.